Good morning, welcome to day 9 of the Via della Plata. Sorry, I just mispronounced something with Narrow and she's in stitches. I'm trying to get my mouth around a couple of the names of these towns. Okay, today we have two options. Option 1 is 27 kilometres to Torremejia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Or we could go a shorter route, 22-ish kilometres, to a small town called, here we go, Almendralejo. Not that hard really. I just can't get it for some reason. Look, you can probably see behind me, very overcast. It did rain most of the night last night. And the forecast for today was to rain all day, but there's been a revised forecast. It looks like the rain stops at between 8 and 9. It has stopped, it's 8 o'clock now. So happy that forecast was accurate. So we could get lucky today. It may not rain, it may just be overcast. Don't know what the condition of the track is. We'll find out soon enough. We're in the main plaza of the village, Villafranca de Los Barros, and that's the church/cathedral behind me. So we're going to pick up the arrows, and Meredith's still laughing at my pronunciation. That'll keep it going for the day. Anyway, we're going to try and pick up the arrows and see what today brings us. Can't wait. Another day on the Via della Plata. Fantastic. So this morning we just had breakfast in our accommodation. Just a banana, some yogurt and a coffee. From what we gather, and speaking to the owner of one of the bars last night, nothing really opens till about 9 a.m. So we've had breakfast, we're ready to go. Let's do it. We've just come across our first Roman road marker, which we think is pretty cool. Of course, I can't read Latin, so I'm not sure what it says. That is very cool. Yeah, so that was the rally car officials, the race organisers. So they just stopped to tell us that we need to listen very carefully when we hear them coming. Seems to be motorbikes.
No, the guy told me very big, very fast cars.
Oh, well, the other guy told me motorbikes, so maybe both.
Right.
So yeah, we've got to listen very carefully.
And move.
Well, we'll be getting off the road, I can assure you of that. We are approaching the halfway mark of Torremejia, and I think that's probably where we'll go today, is Torremejia. And if you can see in the background, it's definitely got darker and a bit colder. So we're coming up to the halfway point, which is 13.5-ish kilometres, and we're going to stop and have a break there, and then we're going to push on and hopefully beat the rain. But yeah, I don't know, it has that feel in the air now, like rain is coming. But maybe we'll get lucky, we'll get there before it comes. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we have had our break and we're continuing on. So we're past the 13.5 kilometre mark. And we we think that's about halfway, round about halfway anyway. And I think at the top of this rise is, I'll turn the camera around, is the alternate, or well, not an alternate, it's just a turn off if you wanted to go to Alameda or Alameda. Yeah. But we're actually not sure how far it is. Like some people say it's 5 kilometres to get there, but it doesn't look that far on the map. But yeah, that's an option. But look, it's lightened up a bit. I think we're going to be okay for rain. It'll come at some stage, but I think we'll be very close to Torremejia at the time the rain comes. We'll see how we go. So coming up to the 18 kilometre mark, and this is one hell of a straight stretch. It just goes on way into the distance. So far we've managed to beat the rain, but just getting a few little drops now. You can probably see behind me it's pretty dark, it's sort of just over the back of my left shoulder there. Looks like it's misty rain. So we're walking away from it, but
not quickly enough.
I don't think quickly enough. So our luck's run out. It's starting to rain. It's only misty at the moment, but I think it's coming up behind us. So we've got a poncho, we've got umbrellas, so we'll be right. We'll just guts it out while it's light. And oh well, our luck didn't hold out, but we're over 18 kilometres now, so that's pretty good. We're just coming up to the 21 kilometre mark, and look at that, that's a nice place to sit if it wasn't raining, but it is, as you can see. We're in the rain now. We're just under the umbrella. I haven't got a poncho out or anything because I just feel like I can crack on and get there. So I'm just going to go with the umbrella, and I think it's doing a reasonable job at keeping the electronics dry. So yeah, what do we got? About 6 k's to go. Alright, so after 7 kilometres of rain, very consistent rain, and so it was heavy, but yeah, maybe a little bit heavy. It's pretty wet, that's for sure. But after 7 k's, it's finally cleared up, and I'll zoom the camera around. And now we just got all this misty sort of cloud. That's Merida up ahead. We're not far, you can see Torremejia just up ahead, looks like about 3 k's away, maybe 4. So yeah, we just found a little roadside spot once the rain stopped and just had a quick break. Stretched our backs, which felt good. Getting the back on didn't feel good, but that's the way it goes on the Camino. So yeah, we're just going to get to town and see if we can find a cafe or bar or something open. Maybe have a cafe con leche, and then look for somewhere to stay the night.
And I can't complain, I can't even explain the simplest idea in my
Welcome to Torremejia. We've just gone past the 27k marks, just after 2 o'clock. Yeah, we walked pretty fast today. First we tried to avoid the rain, then we tried to walk fast to get out of the rain, and then the rain finished, but we're here. So happy to be here, legs are tired. So we're going to find, or hopefully we're going to find a bar or a cafe or something that's still open. I have my doubts. I really do. Everything that I've read online, I think it's a bit hit and miss here, so we'll see.
Through the looking glass, I see the future slipping from my grasp.
So this is our albergue for tonight, Albergue Arroyo Plata. So there's one restaurant still open and we're going to head down for lunch in a minute because apparently it doesn't open tonight. But I'll give you a quick tour. Not a lot to see, but it's a nice albergue, very clean, very pleasant, very friendly host. It's a hallway. It's all everyone's muddy shoes from today and muddy poles. And reception. That's one dorm in there. Bathroom, kitchen. Got all the breakfast supplies, and if you have a look in the fridge, we have beer and milk. You've got to pay, of course. Looks like €1.20 and €1.80 for the different beers. And this is our room for tonight. We're just getting ourselves organised. So we're first here. So we have the option of the bunk bed or the double bed. Not sure how cold it's going to be tonight. I think we should go on the double bed, but I'll leave that to my wife to decide. Another little bathroom in that way, if you could see that. Yep, turn the light on. And that's about it. A pretty basic albergue. It's got absolutely everything that we need. And you've even got an out the back area here, which is locked at the moment, but that's just for a clothesline and when you wash your clothes, etc. So yeah, that's the albergue. We're going to head down and see if we can get something for lunch. Well, that was certainly a filling late lunch, early dinner. We had calamari bocadillo, and I thought we got potato fritters. I thought it was going to be, those nice chopped up potatoes that they cook, but it was just a plate of chips. So very filling. Won't need dinner. So we're going to head back to the albergue and we're going to have a shower and get all our stuff organised. Try and dry everything out from the rain today. And we might sort of come and have a look around the town. I'm not sure what there is to show you around the town. It seems to be a fairly smallish place. I'm not sure what it's got to offer, but we'll have a walk around and see what it's all about.
Slipping from my grasp, how long can this last?
So this is the Torre de Torremejia, and I don't know much about it, but we come across it and I was drawn to it because I can see the shells, but then I noticed those plaques with inscriptions at the top and they look Latin to me. And apparently this was something to do with Romans, but it was added onto and became different things over the years. But there's still some remnants of ancient Romans there. I'd love to know what it means. I obviously can't read Latin, but there's even some it's on the side here. These are supposed to be old memorial stones, or I guess gravestone sculptures or something. Unbelievable. Well, that's it for day 9 on the Via della Plata. Tomorrow's day 10, of course, and why is day 10 so special? Well, day 10 we arrive in Merida and we're having a rest day on Sunday. Lots more to look at and see and do in Merida, so very much looking forward to that. Because we did a long day today, it ended up being 28.5 kilometres. We only have 15 kilometres to do tomorrow, only. So we won't be in too much of a hurry in the morning. We might get up and find somewhere for breakfast and do that before we head to Merida. It's gone really cold, really chilly at the moment. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it was just the rain that brought that in or whether there's a cool change, but certainly there's some rain forecast for tomorrow, but mainly in the morning, and then a really fine day on Sunday for our rest day in Merida. So I hope you enjoyed day 9. That was one crazy day. We walked really fast to try and avoid the rain, then we walked really fast to try and get out of the rain, then we just walked really fast to get here. So it was one of our fastest days today in terms of walking. We usually don't do that. We prefer to take our time, but we still got a lot out of today and we still very much enjoyed the walk. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for day 10. Amazing.